I'm 74, and I never told anyone how hard it really was, because for most of my life, I believed strength meant silence. I believed carrying the weight alone was proof of character, and I believed that if I complained, I would somehow become weaker. But the truth is, the hardest battles I ever fought were the ones no one saw. The nights when worry sat beside me like an uninvited guest. The mornings when my body ached but responsibility didn't care. The years when I smiled in public while quietly calculating how to make it through one more day, one more bill, one more disappointment. And I want you to listen closely, especially if you're older like me, because the story I never told is probably closer to your own than you realize. You see, life doesn't get hard all at once. It tightens slowly, like a grip you don't notice until it's already holding you. First, it was working longer hours while my energy faded. Then it was watching people I loved drift away through time, misunderstanding, or death. Then it was realizing that the dreams I once postponed might never come back around, and yet I kept going. Not because it was easy, but because stopping felt worse. There were years when I felt invisible, when the world moved faster and I moved slower, when experience was no longer admired but ignored. And still I showed up, because that's what people like us were taught to do. We were taught to endure, to provide, to protect, even when our own hearts were tired, and I never told anyone how heavy that responsibility felt. How many times I wanted someone to ask me if I was okay and truly wait for the answer. How often I wished I could admit that I was scared, scared of losing independence, scared of becoming a burden, scared of waking up one day and realizing my best years were behind me. But I didn't say it, because silence had become my armor. And yet here's the truth I've learned at 74. Silence can protect you, but it can also imprison you. And strength is not the absence of struggle. Strength is choosing to stand even when your knees shake. Strength is continuing even when motivation disappears. Strength is forgiving yourself for the days you couldn't be everything you wanted to be. There were moments I failed, moments I regretted, moments I wish I could relive differently, but there were also moments of quiet courage. Moments when I got up even though no one was watching. Moments when I chose dignity over bitterness, patience over anger, resilience over surrender. And those moments matter more than any applause ever could. If you're listening to this and you're over 60, 70, or even 80, and you feel tired in a way rest doesn't fix, know this. You are not weak, you are seasoned. You have carried decades of responsibility, love, sacrifice, and survival. And that weight leaves marks, but it also builds depth, wisdom, and an inner strength younger people haven't earned yet. The world may not always celebrate that, but your life has meaning far beyond productivity or appearance. Your value is not gone because your pace has changed, it has simply matured. And here is something I wish someone told me earlier. It's okay to acknowledge how hard it was. Admitting the struggle does not erase your strength, it honors it. Because every scar is proof you survived something that could have broken you. And every year you're still standing is a quiet victory. Even now, at 74, I am still learning, still growing, still choosing to wake up with purpose, not because life is perfect, but because it is still mine. I choose to move my body even when it complains. I choose to train my mind away from regret and toward gratitude. I choose to speak kindly to myself instead of repeating old judgments. And I choose to believe that my presence still matters, because it does. And so does yours. You are not late, you are not forgotten, you are not done. There is still strength to build, peace to protect, wisdom to pass on, and meaning to live. And if you've never told anyone how hard it was, let this be the moment you release that burden. You don't need permission to honor your journey. You've already earned it. And if this message speaks to you, if it feels like someone finally put words to what you've carried silently, then stay with this community. Because this channel exists to remind you that your strength didn't disappear with age, it evolved. And together, we walk forward, one steady step at a time. So please like this video, subscribe to Daily Path to Strength, and share this message with someone who needs to hear that they are stronger than they think, even now.